Your dog stares into a mirror. Does it see itself or a stranger? For decades, scientists believed only humans could answer that question. They were completely wrong. Do animals know they exist? Not just that they're hungry or scared, but that they are a self, separate from the rest of the world. It's one of the deepest mysteries in science. In 1970, psychologist Gordon Gallup invented a simple experiment. He wanted to know, can an animal recognize its own reflection as itself, not another creature? The test was simple. Put an odorless mark on an animal's face while it's asleep. Show it a mirror. If it touches the mark on its own body, not the glass, it understands the reflection is itself. Chimpanzees were the first to pass. They touched the mark on their own face, then sniffed their finger, clearly understanding the mirror showed them, not another chimp. Orangutans passed too, spending hours making faces at their reflection. But gorillas surprised everyone. Most of them failed, even though they're close relatives of chimpanzees. Dolphins faced a harder challenge, an underwater mirror. Researchers marked their skin with harmless ink, and the dolphins twisted their bodies to see the marks, spinning and turning to get a better look. Dolphins go even further. Each one develops its own unique whistle, basically a name that it uses to identify itself to others for its entire life. An elephant named Happy touched a white X painted on her own forehead, reaching past the mirror to feel her real skin. She knew exactly where the reflection ended, and she began. Elephants show something even deeper. They mourn their dead. Herds have been seen standing silently over the bones of family members, gently touching them with their trunks for hours. Magpies did something even stranger for a bird. Researchers stuck a small yellow sticker on their throats, somewhere they couldn't normally see. The birds used the mirror to find and scratch it off. Crows and ravens are just as impressive. They can solve multi-step puzzles, remember human faces for years, and even hold what looks like funerals for dead crows. For comparison, human babies don't pass the mirror test until around 18 to 24 months old. So an animal failing this test as a baby-level thinker isn't necessarily an insult. So why do dogs and cats usually fail this test? Does that mean they don't know they exist? Not necessarily. It might mean the test itself is wrong for them. Dogs don't experience the world through images the way we do. They experience it through smell. A dog's nose is up to 10,000 times more sensitive than ours. So scientists changed the test. Instead of a mirror, they used scent. Dogs spent far less time sniffing their own smell than the smells of other dogs. Proof they recognize their own scent as familiar. That's a big deal. The dog recognized its own smell as different from everyone else's, a form of self-awareness that a mirror simply could never measure. Cats fail the mirror test too, but for a different reason. As solitary hunters, cats simply don't care much about other cats' faces, including their own. Octopuses make this even more confusing. They solve complex puzzles, escape locked tanks, and even seem to dream in their sleep, yet they fail the mirror test completely. Scientists have filmed sleeping octopuses rapidly changing color and texture, almost like they're acting out a dream. Are they self-aware in a way we simply can't test yet? Even more shocking, a small fish called the cleaner wrasse passed a version of the mirror test. It scraped a mark off its body after seeing it in the reflection. This result caused huge debate among scientists. Some say it proves fish can be self-aware. Others say the fish was just reacting to an itch, not recognizing itself at all. Pigs showed a different kind of cleverness. In one study, they used a mirror to find hidden food. Understanding the reflection showed a real space they could walk into. On the other end of the spectrum are ants and bees. They show incredible group intelligence, but almost no individual self-awareness. For them, the colony matters more than the self. So maybe self-awareness isn't one single thing you either have or don't. Maybe it's a spectrum, and every animal experiences being itself through its own unique sense, whether sight, smell, or sound. Why does this matter? Because how we treat animals often depends on how self-aware we believe they are. The more we learn, the more that line keeps moving. Scientists are now designing new tests beyond the mirror, ones based on smell, sound, and touch, hoping to finally understand animals on their own terms, not ours. Scientists are now designing new tests beyond the mirror, ones based on smell, sound, and touch, hoping to finally understand animals on their own terms, not ours. So the next time your dog looks in the mirror and walks away bored, it's not because it's simple. It might just be experiencing itself in a way no mirror could ever show us. What do you think? Does your pet know it exists? Tell us in the comments below, and subscribe if you want to explore more mysteries of the animal mind.